Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a tutorial using affordable products. The only thing that I use that I wouldn't consider affordable is for my eyebrows, and I use two Anastasia Brow Wiz pencils, and I use the shade Taupe and I use the shade Soft Brown. That's just something that I can't really sacrifice, so to speak. But everything else I used is pretty much affordable. I will link everything that I used down below, including all the brushes that I used, as well as the products. But I'd have to say, overall, I'm very pleased with how everything came out. It really doesn't look a whole lot different, if not even better, than the normal products that I use. And this might be one of my more lengthy videos, so without further ado, we'll get started. Oh, hi, cute hair. So I'm going to start off by moisturizing, and I'm going to be using this Clean and Clear Dual Action Moisturizer. This has a acne medication in it. Kind of smells like sunscreen. Weird. Now I'm going to prime my skin, and I'm going to be using the Rimmel Stay Matte Mattifying Primer. This is like $5 at Walmart, Ulta, any drugstore. It's pretty good for being $5. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I've noticed a lot less oil whenever I use this, so I'm gonna say it's every bit worth of $5. It claims to be pore minimizing though, which I don't really get that from this, but as far as everything else, like it's pretty A1. So I'm gonna go in with a little bit of e.l.f. Poreless Primer. This is the pink kind. This is $6 pretty much anywhere you can get e.l.f. products. And I'm just gonna use like a tiny bit, like literally tiny. And I'm just going to focus this on where I have like super huge pores, which is right here on either side of my nose. And then above my mouth and in between my eyebrows. I did already do my eyebrows because that's one thing I can't sacrifice quality for my eyebrows. So I did use the Anastasia Brow Wiz. I used Taupe and Soft Brown. They are $20 each and they are every bit worth it. Another good eyebrow pencil is the NYX Micro Brow, which is very similar. It is a dupe for the Anastasia Brow Wiz, but anyways, I do have a video doing my eyebrows, and I will link that down below. So after I prime everything, I always go in and do my eyebrows, and then I do my eyeshadow. Obviously, since my eyebrows are done, I'm going to go ahead and start with eyeshadow. So first, I'm going to prime my lids. I'm going to use this NYX HD eyeshadow primer. It is okay for an eyeshadow primer. I don't really get any creasing or anything. I'll just put it on my lids like that, and then I'll just blend it in with my finger. Normally I use my MAC Painterly Paint Pot as an eye primer, and I really love it because I have a lot of discoloration on my eyelids, so that helps. This is like translucent, so it doesn't do anything in the way of coverage, but nevertheless, it works all the same. For my eyeshadow, I am going to be using this Morphe 35F Fall into Frost palette, which you can see here. I have done a video on this a long time ago, but I really like this palette because it has a lot of fall colors, and it has a whole bottom row of matte transition shades. So I'm going to take this Morphe M433 brush. This is just a fluffy blending brush. And I'm going to go in with this shade here, and I'm just going to put it in the crease. Then using the same brush, I'm going to go in with the color right next to it, and again, I'm going to do the same thing and just put it in my crease. Then I'm going to take this unnumbered Morphe brush. It's one of the ones that came in the set. And I'm going to go in with this maroon shade right here. And I'm just going to apply it to my eyelids. I don't need very much because Morphe has come a long way with their shadows. And they're very pigmented now. So you don't need a whole lot. And I don't have a big eyelid, so I'm not going up very far. Now I'm going to go back with my Morphe M433 brush, and I'm going to go in with the next shade right here. And again, I'll go back in the crease, and this will just help kind of blend these two together. Next, I'll go in with this Morphe M562 brush. It's just a like little tiny crease. I really like it because I have like deep set and hooded eyes, so it helps me like really get in there. But then I'm gonna go in with the next shade, and I'm not going in down the row on purpose. That's just how it's happening. And then I'm gonna stay like primarily like in the actual, like the space between my eyeball and my eye socket. Then using the same brush again, I'm gonna go in with the next color and do the same thing. Then I'm going to use the Sigma E38 Diffuse Crease. I'm not putting any product on it. I'm just going to kind of blend all this stuff out. Now I'm using this Morphe M330 brush. It's a lot like the Morphe M433 brush, but it's a different type of bristle. And again, I didn't add any product to it. I'm just kind of blending out everything. So I went ahead and threw on some eyeliner and some lashes, and literally everything that could have gone wrong with them did. So that will not be in this video. But I did use the NYX matte liquid liner. This is not the felt tip one. This is the, I don't know, it's like an actual brush. And then I used the Eylure number 126 lashes. You can get these at Ulta, and they have them in most Targets. These are really good. This is what I started wearing when I first really got into eyelashes. And they're, I don't know, they're like $5. They seem really small to me right now. They seem like baby lashes compared to what I have been wearing. But nevertheless, they are really good if you're not used to, you know, super full lashes, or you're just trying them out. I would definitely recommend this brand. They are really good. They don't have that many wears out of them. You can reuse them, but, you know, probably 5 times at the most, I would say. But anyways, so onto my face. I'm going to start by color correcting. I'm going to use this LA Girl Pro Conceal. This is the yellow and the green. This did come in a set, and there is also an orange one, but I'm a little bit too light to use the orange one. But I'll go in with the yellow shade, and I'll put it under my eyes. And I will use the green shade, and I will put it on my forehead. And on my cheeks and my chin. Be careful using this green shade if you are very, very pale, because it can leave kind of a like green cast. I used this on a client who's very fair, and I really had the damnedest time getting it to not look green even after I put foundation on, so yeah. Oh, and the brush I'm using is by iBeauty. It's like a knockoff Artis brush. I do have the real ones, and honestly, there's really not much of a difference between this and the Opal 6, but I got this at TJ Maxx, and it was like $7.99. So I use this, and I just like rub it in. It doesn't matter if it's like, you know, super blended out or anything, as long as, you know, there's not like globs and it's mostly put into your skin. It doesn't matter if you can still see yellow or still see green, because your foundation will cover it, unless you're like super, super, super light. And obviously, of course, this isn't something that everybody needs, but I definitely do. So if I don't color correct, I have like, it's just not cute. So for my foundation, I'm using this Morphe 15 Con palette. It's just a bunch of concealers. I normally don't use this as like an all over. I don't have any good like drugstore foundation right now. I do have the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte foundation and I really do like it, but it is way too dark. I was going to use it today, but I tested the color on my neck and it was just going to be a hot yellow mess. So I decided, you know, I will use this. This palette is like, I want to say it's 20 bucks. So I'm going to use this, but if you are, you know, dead set on using a drugstore foundation, I would definitely recommend the Infallible Pro Matte or the Pro Glow, depending on your skin type. Anyways, I'm going to go in with this, and it's a little bit dry formulation, so I'm going to put a couple drops of argan oil. I got this at Sally's. And I'm going to be mixing these two shades right here. So I will just put a couple drops on each. You don't have to use argan oil, you can use that for Solly or whatever the hell it's called, but it's really expensive. It's supposed to be really good, but since we're on a budget here, this will work. And then I'm just going to use this e.l.f. I think it's a foundation brush. It was like $1 at Target. And I'm just going to use this to apply it. I would never use this to blend it out, but for just getting it on your face, it'll work fine. I'm just gonna like put this under my eyes. Basically everywhere I would highlight is where I'm gonna go ahead and put it, because by the time I blend it out, it'll be more or less all over. But while I'm at it, I'll go ahead and put on a cream contour shade out of the same palette. I'm gonna be using this right here. And with the same brush, I will go ahead and apply this, and I'll just do it like right around my hairline. To blend it out, I'm using my Real Techniques sponge. So you're just gonna blend until your hand falls off or you die, whichever happens first. And coverage from this isn't like super great or anything, but we'll go back in with concealer and fix it up. Concealer, we're gonna go in with the Maybelline Fit Me, and this is in the shade Light. Honestly, I use this concealer every day. Like, this is my ride or die concealer. It's the best. And I recommend it to like everyone who asks me about concealer and then they get hooked on it. I mean, it's just, I don't know how Maybelline did it, but they really struck gold with this one. And again, I'll use my Real Techniques sponge and I'll just blend everything out. Now I'll go ahead and bake and set everything, and to do that I'm going to use this Ben Nye luxury powder, and this is in the shade Cameo. I know, ooh, fuck. Messy. I know a lot of people are familiar with the shade Banana because that's what Kim Kardashian uses supposedly, but if you don't have yellow undertone skin, please, God, I'm begging you, do not use Banana. Use Cameo. You'll thank me later. But you can get this off camerareadycosmetics.com, or you can get it on Amazon. I have Banana personally, and I got that on Camera Ready Cosmetics. I did get this Cameo shade off Amazon. It's relatively cheap for the amount of powder that you get. So I'm just going to apply this using the Real Techniques sponge. I'm going to use the pointed end. And I will just put under my eyes and around my nose and my mouth. And I will also do on my forehead and like in between my eyes. And then I'll also go ahead, and I won't take very much powder, but I'll go ahead and, you know, make sure there's some on the sponge. And I will like bake my eyebrows. These bitches go oily too. You know, it's a sad day when you walk around and half your eyebrows missing because you're so damn oily. Like, it happens. It actually happened to me last weekend. I walked around, you know, for at least an hour with half my eyebrow missing because my husband didn't feel the need to tell me that it was gone. So, you know, it's just not something I want to play around with. We're gonna bake that shit. So in the meantime, I will go in and contour. I'll be using this NYX Cheek Contour Duo Palette. This is in the shade Double Date. It is a little dark. I have been using this for a couple days just to test it out, and I really like it, but I had just used it to go in and deepen my contour that I had already done with another palette. So I'm anxious to see how dark this is going to turn out, but I do like it. I don't find that it's patchy or anything. The fuck is this dot on my face? Oh, okay. It was just powder. So I'll continue doing my forehead. Oh, that's dark. I'll go in and do my cheeks. Then I'll take some more powder and I will just like put it under my jawline to create the illusion that I have one. And I also like to put my contour powder on my ears because I have relatively white ears. For some reason they don't tan, along with my hands. So just to give the illusion that, you know, I'm healthy or something. Then I'm going to use the other shade and I'm going to go in with this Morphe M438 brush. And I'm going to put it on the brush and I'm going to kind of like sweep away the powder that I used to bake with and kind of replace it with this powder. Then I'm going to go in with this fluffy numbered Morphe brush and I'm just going to like, there's no product on it, I'm just going to kind of like sweep over my face and make sure that like all powder's gone. Now I'll go in and I'll set everything and then I will go back in and highlight and then do my lips and we'll pretty much be done. But to set, I'm going to be using this Ben Nye Final Seal. I have never used this before. I just got it in the mail yesterday. This bottle is $12 on Camera Ready Cosmetics. Supposedly it's the bee's knees, according to people in the drag community, and your makeup's not going anywhere. And that's exactly what I need, so I'm gonna give it a whirl today. And we'll see. I'll let you know what I think in my next video, which will be November favorites, or hits and misses, whatever the hell you want to call it. It smells like spearmint. Dries down really, really fast though. I normally wait to do my highlighter afterwards so it could be, you know, like extra banging because my face was wet, but we'll see. So for my highlighter, I'm going to go in with this Makeup Revolution Vivid Baked Highlighter, and this is in the shade Golden Lights. This is $6 at Ulta. Oh my god. So I got this in anticipation of making this video, but I got it a few weeks ago, and I've been using it, and oh my god, it is like, for $6, you really can't. Like, the camera doesn't even do it justice, but this, oh, this is so nice. Then to highlight the inner corner of my eye and my eyebrows, I'm going to go back in with this 35F palette, and I'm going to be using this shade right here. You see that? Like, damn, you could use this on your face. Cry, cry. You know what? I am going to use a little bit of this on my face. Just on my cheekbones. And for my lipstick, I'm going to go in with the ColourPop Ultra Matte Lip, and I'm going to be using the shade Tulle. Alright, so that's a wrap. Other than my hair. I'll just leave it like this. It's cool, right? So that concludes today's video. I hope you guys liked this tutorial. I had fun doing this. I know a lot of people have asked for, you know, affordable products because not everyone can go out and, you know, just buy all this stuff, which I totally understand. So, you know, I thought this would be a fun way to show my take on it. I know I'm not the first one to do a video with affordable products by any means, but anyways, yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you guys next time.